Coach Rostratter, thank you for taking time with us off the block. You guys gave it out all on the third set. What are your emotions after this match?
Yeah, no, it's similar to how it's been all season long for us. There's lots of positives, and our team has lots of fight and lots of effort. So, it's always easier after a match when your team gave it their all and they showed the propensity to compete at a high level.
CSUN, to me, the difference seems to be their serve and their block. Can you comment on your team's effort to try to neutralize both?
Absolutely, yeah. Their serving definitely gave us some problems and got us out of system at times. And I thought our attackers did a good job in those out of system situations. And then over time, their block just got us a few times. Daniel Wetter did a real good job getting across the net versus us, and they were able to make some good plays with their block and play some good defense around it as well.
CSUN is physically an imposing team, tall and athletic. Did their size and athleticism give you guys fits at all?
I don't think so. I think they just played pretty good volleyball. They got across the net in some good spots, and like you said, getting us off the net and getting us out of system, obviously it makes it easier to know where the ball's going. Sets
2 and 3, very close. Many ties in both sets 2 and 3, and obviously set 3 went to an extended overtime. How did CSUN pull it out?
Yeah, they made a few more plays late in those sets, and it stemmed a lot from their pressure from the service line. I thought they did a good job managing our serves. I don't think our servers necessarily were doing anything different. I thought they just passed pretty well tonight.
I know that you told me off camera, but I'm still going to say it just so I can get your reaction that you don't like being called a first-year program.
Yeah.
But you are 12 games or matches into the season. Where do you see, how do you analyze your program at this point?
Yeah, no, I think our program, I'm extremely pleased with the guys in our program, and I'm extremely pleased with their progress as players, as people, and kind of in everything they're doing on campus, off campus, and definitely on the court. But yeah, we're a volleyball team, and no one cares when you go out and you play a set to 25 that you're in your first year, you're not in your first year, and we've shown that we can compete with anyone in the nation. So yeah, I believe in us as a volleyball team, and I couldn't be more stoked with the guys and the character we have in our program.
How much do you look at your 8-4 record as a metric for success?
I don't look at it at all, to be honest. I look at how we practiced yesterday and how we competed yesterday and how we're going to get better the next day. And it's, a lot of it is just things we can control and things we can get better at. And it's been really cool to see the growth in a lot of our guys throughout the year.
You definitely have challenged yourself out of NAIA play. You played UC San Diego, a top 10 team in NCAA D1 volleyball. You also played a scrappy Concordia team and Springfield, the predominant favorite in D3. What's the benefit of playing such a challenging schedule?
We got to learn how to beat good teams. There's good teams in the NAIA. There's good teams that we're going to play every single year. And this is going to be something we do each and every year. Is we want to play the best teams we can. We want to schedule the toughest schedule. And obviously being in Southern California, we want to take advantage of the best volleyball and the best college teams being out here. So we want to go play them as much as possible and fill up our schedule with anyone and everyone out here that can play us and that can help us get better. Because we got to play teams that are better than us. We got to play teams that are going to push us to have to make plays late in sets and find ways to win.
I know that you have a match tomorrow night at Cal Lutheran,
yeah.
But I'm going to go ahead of us and have a huge match next week. A league match at number 3 Menlo.
Yeah.
Preview that match for us.
Yeah, it'll be a good match. We haven't watched too much on them. We obviously know a little bit about them just as I kind of started doing my research and understanding the teams in our conference and everyone we're going to be playing. But they're good. They're a real good team. They have some real good players. So I'm excited to go up there and take them on and go compete. And, it's always great. Our road trips are fun as long as I get us to where we want to be in the time we got to get there. And I'm fired up to take them on and really just play top teams. It's just continuing to play teams that are going to help push us and get us better each and every day.
You really talked about what do you really like about your boys. what do you really want to see improvement on the rest of the season?
We talk a lot about competitive maturity, and I think we are really good volleyball players. And as a group, we're learning our roles competitively. And there's some guys who have played some high-level volleyball. There's some guys who are playing high-level volleyball, and there's some guys who are finding their way to be high-level volleyball players. So that competitive maturity is something we talk about on a daily basis. We meet and talk with guys individually about that. And it's just, understanding that whether it's, 35, 36, or 0-0 in set one, how are we going to go about our business? And, ultimately, it takes what it takes wherever you are in the set or wherever you are in the match.
There's a lot of players, I'm sure, that could have played NCAA men's volleyball Division I or Division III. How do you recruit to Vanguard and when you have the likes of UC Irvine and Long Beach State in your backyard?
Yeah, it's really my relationship with the guys and getting to know them, and Vanguard is a really unique and a really special place. And it's filled with a lot of genuine people, so it really allows me to be the best version of myself, which I absolutely love. It allows all the guys to go out, be themselves on a daily basis, whether it's in the classroom or going out and doing late night karaoke and dance shows like they did last night. They had a mock rock event that a few of the guys were competing in that you might see some funny videos go up on our Instagram later in some coming weeks. But yeah, it's just such a great place filled with great people. And I think that's really rare to find. You can find some good people, but just kind of from top to bottom, everyone I've met and everyone I've interacted with has been just such a blessing and so genuine to themselves. So it makes it really easy to have that consistent message that, hey, we care about you and I care about you, when your professors care about you or when the athletic director cares about you. Or, last night one of our lines judges didn't show up for the match, and our associate AD stepped in and did lines. And as crazy as that sounds, that doesn't happen anywhere else. And it's a unique place, and the vibe is awesome, especially around men's volleyball.
I know you're really proud of your team's Instagram, so why don't you plug it for us?
Yeah, it's VU_MVolley. We have a village running that Instagram account for us, so you know what they say, it takes a village. So we got the village on it, because I don't even know how that thing works half the time.
You mentioned, or we already talked about some players probably could have played for the local D1 teams in the area. I'm sure there's some players that were overlooked and are hidden gems for you. Do you think some of your players have chips on their shoulder?
I think everyone has a little bit of an edge on them, but I don't think it's anything like they feel like they got slighted or I think everyone really feels like they're at home here at Vanguard, and they belong at Vanguard, and there's a reason they ended up here, and obviously volleyball is super important, and they do a really good job playing volleyball, but their well-rounded experience they're getting is really unique and isn't like anything else they'd get anywhere else. So I think they're really just in love with the school, in love with the environment, and really enjoying everything about it. So no, I don't think there's too much of a chip on their shoulder, but they are feisty, which I like.
And the last question, I know, again, getting ahead of ourselves. For us that really don't follow GSAC volleyball, how does the postseason work?
Yeah, the postseason, the top 4 teams within our conference go to a postseason tournament. And then from there, the top team, the team that wins the conference tournament, will get automatic bid to the NAI national tournament. 8 teams go, so it's a little different than the NCAA. We have a few more teams who are going to be represented out there. And then there's 2 at-large bids that come from that as well. So, you want to have a good showing throughout the years, especially against NAI programs. And then, obviously hope that conference tournament, you're able to make some plays in some big moments to get that automatic qualifying bid. And then if the at-large, if it comes down to that, you kind of see where you're at and hope you get the nod.
Well, thank you for taking time with us, especially after a emotional, hard-fought a match against CSUN, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.